Dear friends, hello everyone. My name is Aidar Sabirov. I'm CEO at WebWisePad Launchpad. We're back, and today we have a very interesting interview about the future of Web3 ecosystem. And today we have a guest, Nelli Orlova, founders and CEO at Startup Ecosystem in Mind, and
Hey guys.
Ekaterina Naimushina. It's correct?
Hi there,
Yes.
guys. Nice to meet you. Yeah, good to be here.
Yeah, from AlphaMind, and I have a many questions for you. Let's start at the beginning. What is AlphaMind and what is main goal?
Yeah, thank you, Aidar and WebWise community for having us. We are really flattered to be here today, and we are both with Ekaterina, co-founders at AlphaMind. And AlphaMind is our new venture that is the best launchpad for Web3 alphas on Web3 market. Many of you have heard about InMind already. And that's important to highlight the context. InMind is the leading Web3 startup acceleration platform that is already 6 years old. And we are supporting projects from early stage in their seed raise, in their early traction, etc. We've launched and supported many projects that you know and love. And just for giving some examples, Metis protocol, GT protocol, Easy, Plena Finance, Magic Square were pitching their first seed rounds on InMind platform to our VC network. And we see that the next logical step in our evolution is to enable projects not only to do this early stage communication with VCs and other stakeholders, but also finally give opportunity to community to access this primer deal flow, to access these best selected tokenized projects and back them, contribute to them from early stages. So we are building the launchpad focused on true community engagement and contribution. And we have a unique karma system at AlphaMind that will allow each community member, despite the size of your pocket and the wallet, contribute to projects on early stage, and by value-added activities, build your karma score that is the core for all rewards within the ecosystem and for tier allocations in the future token launches. So in a nutshell, AlphaMind is a platform that will launch the best projects on the market and enable community contribute to them, support to them, and get allocations while building your karma and interacting with the projects on a higher level, like a next generation of community participation in Web3 projects.
Sounds great. I'm very excited. Very interesting model you have.
We are also very excited, especially considering that this is our literally first public presentation of AlphaMind, and it is exclusive for WebWise community. So guys, thanks a lot for this opportunity.
Thank you too, a lot. Yeah. Can you tell me, please, about what do you have plans for the future?
Yeah, absolutely. I can cover that. From my side, we are moving pretty fast with AlphaMind already for the last couple of months, and pretty much we're aiming to launch fully in terms of the tech and the product within the next 3 months. So we aim for summer already this year, including the launches of the first selected projects on AlphaMind, and later on, obviously, our own TGE on AlphaMind. Speaking about pretty much the short-term priorities, we're currently focused on onboarding and partnering with strategic ecosystem players within Web3, such as existing and emerging L2s for blockchain integration and strategic support and collaboration with AlphaMind, as well as obviously onboarding and attracting and engaging the first 100K community for the project within the next couple of weeks. And pretty much speaking for the long-term perspective and let's say our big vision, obviously we are going to be focused on further developing and strengthening the utility of the Mind token. And Nelli already mentioned a couple of points in there, and we aim to give the opportunity for our users and our community to benefit from even more opportunities within the Web3 for our users, pretty much focusing on various, let's say, tactics such as extra utility from DeFi mechanics, token rewards from our ecosystem startups within AlphaMind, and a lot of more that we have pretty much internally being developed and being released to our network as we go.
Yeah, I get it. A lot of people, startups, founders know about InMind, and you have 15,000 startups in portfolio. Can you tell more about InMind and how the AlphaMind concept fits into your startup ecosystem?
Absolutely. Yeah, this is a great question. And yeah, just to slightly correct and warming up, let's say the picture, it's not 15,000, but we're already 50,000. So we're growing. Yeah, we're growing every day at InMind. And just to give an, let's say, extra dive in, as Nelli already said at the beginning, InMind is currently the leading digital acceleration platform for, as I said, over 50,000 Web3 startups, venture capital fund and experts, whereby we're helping thousands of startups on early stages to help them get access to knowledge, resources, partners, network, backers, and so on and so forth. We've been on the market already for quite a while, actually since approximately 2016. Helping pretty much founders and teams within Web3 to accelerate their early rounds, go to market, find the right partners and backers. So in our opinion, AlphaMind serves as the logical and native advancement and continuation of the existing and current InMind activity, whereby we're pretty much closing this whole cycle of the Web3 startup development from, let's say, the incubation stage to the launch of the token on the market. And throughout our, let's say, years of working at InMind, we got hands-on and practical experience in approach in how to pretty much identify, capture, and discover the most promising projects in the space. From due diligence, evaluation, strategic approach in acceleration, so we know how to identify those with the highest potential. And yeah, as Nelli already revealed at the beginning, like probably you already know and love such projects as Métis Protocol, Ava, EC, Plan Finance, and lots of others that pretty much pitched and came to InMind on early stages engaged and contributed to our VC network. And I would say as a sum up here that together with such partners as InMind, Growth Busters, and lots of others that we will cover shortly, AlphaMind will be able to support the best projects, helping them not only on the TG stage, but also, with accelerating their early round stages, community engagement and boost, and as well as covering the launches post-TG on DEXs. So that's in a nutshell.
Yeah, I got it. It's really Logic continued your startup ecosystem, AlphaMind. It's very interesting to see when you launched these AlphaMind launchpads. And can you tell me, please, who are you the investors and key partners in AlphaMind?
Yeah, sure, Aidar. And that is actually one of the key questions because it's all about partnerships in Web3. And everyone knows that the success of Web3 ecosystem lies on strategic partnerships and trusted collaborators. And in our case, we are blessed to have absolutely the best partners in the industry. So, for example, Kate already mentioned Growth Busters and Da Vinci Community, Web3 Da Vinci, and Will Maguire, who is the founder and of Web3 Da Vinci and founding partner at AlphaMind. He's the best Web3 growth marketing strategist I ever met in my life. And he is working with plenty of projects and ecosystems, including Metis, Near, etc. And he's doing the smartest strategies for community creation, growth, engagement, and further development with added value activities. And with his community of Web3 marketers, he is backing AlphaMind on the retail side. Another partner is Skynet Trading. They are the best market maker in the industry in 2024, known by a lot of top VC investors and doing actually market making for the top projects. Like, for example, here they are doing market making for Scale Network, for Steppen, for Aleph Zero, Tether, and many other unicorn level projects. Speaking about other partnerships, I can't skip BCM, who are amazing viral video marketing and design agency. Also, industry partnerships. CrossCurve, all of you know this name. Maybe you remember it as Ava Protocol. Amazing project. Yes, they launched recently on WebVice, right?
Yeah, last project in last.
So this is also one of our favorite projects and partners for over 2 years. They pitched their pre-seed round on InMind. And with CrossCurve, we will collaborate on post-TGE support for our projects. So our startups from AlphaMind can launch on CrossCurve on special conditions and save their liquidity, doing it slowly on CrossCurve DEX with cross-chain capacity across, I think, 8 or 9 different chains. And this is really a strong point. And our strategy is to support projects launching on AlphaMind post-TGE. I can elaborate later on this. Of course, Linea. Many of you may have done a Linea Voyage campaign or Linea Park campaign. Linea is a layer 2 ecosystem on Ethereum and one of the most anticipated launches this summer. So we are partnering with them, and Linea will be the chain of choice for our own token, Mind. And I can't disclose further details, but I can tell you that we are planning quite a lot of cool activities with Linea ecosystem. We have many more partners in DeFi segment, in ecosystem segment. We are talking with majority of thriving blockchain ecosystems nowadays. but I can't disclose you many of these details yet, because for that we need a little bit more advanced stage. However, what you've heard so far already is also quite a new information that we are disclosing first time on public. So I hope you will appreciate it. And of course,
I really appreciate it. Exactly.
and of course, speaking about partners, we touched already Linea, but Meti's ecosystem, so Meti's co-founder is our advisor, Yelena, at AlphaMind, and we definitely plan to work together with Metis as well on an ecosystem level, sharing the deal flow, bringing the best projects from Metis to AlphaMind, and doing further joint activities.
Yeah, sounds great. I heard a lot of cool and top partnership, and you have good, strong board and partnership board. Yeah,
Yep.
I think also it's a very important point in Web3 industry. Make a good relationship and partnership. It's an important point.
Exactly.
Yeah, thank you. And can you tell me, how does AlphaMind plan to make money?
Good question, Aidar. And the business model of Launchpad is quite standard, but we also think on how to make it stronger and create multiply revenue sources for our economy. And first of all, it's of course the percentage, the fees from the launch itself. So this is the straightforward model that all launchpads are using, and getting this fees from launches. Part of the proceeds will be spent to the liquidity of our token, etc. Then we also plan to get allocations from projects launching on AlphaMind and projects from InMind ecosystem, and make a pool of allocations of different thriving projects that partially this pool will be used for rewards for our community according to Karma leaderboard. And another part of this pool will be used on, again, supporting token liquidity and other aspects. Plus, we will have platform fees in tokens, cross-platform promotions, and raffle fees from various stakeholders within our ecosystem, our partners, etc.
Yeah, I got it. Let's talk about utility token. What does the benefits does it offer in and why is the fundamental to your ecosystem?
Oh, that's extremely important question. And yeah, we see a lot of, unfortunately, a lot of Launchpad tokens, they didn't perform well because they lacked utility, and the only utility it had is to get allocations on the launches, etc. In our case, we studied everything that existed so far in the market, learned all their mistakes, and have built an economy and token utility that will support the whole ecosystem and be fundamental. So Mind token, the ticket is Mind token, is a fungible token that represents the main utility within AlphaMind and InMind ecosystem. The chain of choice, as I mentioned already, is Linea chain. And one of the core utilities is the Karma score. I already told you about it previously. One of the parameters calculated within the Karma score building technique is your holdings of Mind tokens, and then also stakings and other things that you use Mind token for. Another is the platform fees, as mentioned earlier. Also, there will be staking that can give access to yield plus increase of reputation score, and transaction fees generated within the ecosystem can be allocated in staking rewards. Also, a portion of various fees on AlphaMind Launchpad will be allocated towards the staking rewards and token liquidity. In a nutshell, token is the basis for Karma, for tier ecosystem, for the allocations, for various DeFi mechanics that will be implemented later on AlphaMind, for InMind platform, as I mentioned already, transaction fees, subscription fees, etc. Plus, also, we are talking with different ecosystem partners for extra utility of Mind token, and we already have some preliminary agreements that Mind token will enable increase the API in some DeFi partners and other benefits from ecosystem partners in Web3 space. We want to ensure that getting InMind token would be not just the ticket for allocations or anything else, but it would be like a badge or mechanic to build your on-chain and off-chain reputation within the ecosystem, and also bring continuous benefits, accesses, and opportunities for token holders.
Yeah, sounds really cool. And I think for the Web3 market, necessary have through AlphaMind protocol. It's real great. And I'm sure our community can't wait to see your results. And thank you so much for the interview and your time. I'm really excited and really good interview.
Thank you so much for having us. And one more time, WebWise community, you are absolutely the first to hear all these details about AlphaMind. You know, we do not have even website yet. It will be live in 3 days. But we know that your community is very smart, diving deep and scouting projects early. And we decided to make this experiment because we see a lot of synergies with WebWise on long-term partnership opportunities. And we trust that you can see the potential behind AlphaMind and join us in our journey. So welcome to our community, and please support us in socials. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, from my side as well. Yeah, super excited. So yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Well, friends, our interview with Nelli and Ekaterina to an end. Thank you so much for your time. And you can participate to the sale of this project in our WebWise path. Just a few clicks right now. Follow us on social media to be updated. And thank you. See you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.